Hello and welcome to You Should Be Playing, a game series where we try to highlight games that may have slipped under your radar, maybe because they're too small, maybe because they're older, maybe because they're indie and you had no possible way of knowing about them. In any event, our first game today is going to be one called Rounds. Rounds is this weird kind of 1v1 platformer deathmatch game where the object is to kill your opponent twice before they can do the same to you so you can claim a round. Claim 5 rounds and you've won the game. Every game of Rounds starts with a choice between 5 different potential cards that represent permanent power-ups that you'll have for the remainder of the game. These power-ups can range from anything like shooting additional bullets to summoning dark powers if you stand still long enough. Immediately after choosing your power-up, you're going to be thrust directly into a game where you're going to start shooting a different person, and they're going to start trying to shoot you, all in an effort to try and get some of those elusive dots in the upper left-hand corner that represent 1 round for whoever owns them. You've got to kill somebody twice to claim a round, so all's not lost if you die like I did right there. You can see here that, the bullets have a fun little arc. The characters have just an absolute adorable animation style. Their arms are all waggly and they look like it really hurts when they get hit. You can also see that I am not nearly as aggressive as I need to be, resulting in my untimely death right there. The one good thing about dying is that it means that you get to claim another permanent power-up to add to your deck for the remainder of the game. Power-ups like Wind Up, Burst, which shoots a whole lot of bullets, Ricochet, which will cause your bullets to go all over the place. The cool thing is those power-ups will stack on top of each other. So you can see here, I'm shooting multiple bullets and they're bouncing all over the place. The arenas in Rounds also have this really cool feel to them, where parts of it are unstable or held together by wires, so they wobble all over the place. It really feels like bricks are just stacked on top of each other, so that way you can fight inside them. It all serves to give it kind of a DIY feel, which is even further amplified when there's whirling saw blades held up by thin ropes that are just waiting to crush your enemy unless they jump over it, or crush you unless you duck under it, and then you get shot anyway. One of my favorite things about Rounds is the art style, whether it's the faces that your characters are making when they are picking their new power-ups, or the absolutely insane art on some of those power-ups themselves. Look at this guy. Those power-ups combined with incredibly fast gameplay to give Rounds that feeling of saying, just one more game until it's way too late and you should have been in bed hours ago. Because those power-ups can combine in different new and weird ways to pepper an arena with freezing smoke, or maybe stun your opponent every time that you hit them, in ways that are new and exciting every single game. Of course, sometimes this means that you'll come up with an unstoppable combo, or more likely your opponent will. And in those cases, it's not even that bad, because the game plays over so quickly that, you only have to deal with that for maybe 15, 20 seconds until you're dead and game's over. And then it's right back into another round to pick another one of these wonderfully illustrated power-ups. Oh man, what is that guy's deal? He's in there, huh? He's coming for you. He's on the chase. Oh lord, he coming. It's just right up in your face, I guess, huh? Speaking of being right up in your face, one of my favorite things about this game is how those power-ups will inform how you choose to play. In this game, I had a huge number of seeking bullets that didn't do a ton of damage on their own, but dealt a lot if all of them hit you. While my opponent had a basically insta-kill. If they were able to get very close to me and hit their block button, it would essentially kill me immediately. That turned our game into a really crazy game of tag. And here's the same game, but with all of the different insane power-ups that he's gotten to up his health, meaning that he is essentially an unstoppable killing machine, hell-bent on destroying me and everyone I've ever loved. Meanwhile, my gun shoots fast and homes in on him, but does almost no damage, so he's gonna get me. That being said, I want to point out how amazing the sound design of this game is. The music is absolutely amazing. My weird, fast, homing gun. Sounds like I'm shooting bees. It's beautiful. I've already talked about the level design. It's fun. The waggly arms are great. Everything about this game is just designed to put you in the most fun scenario as quickly as possible. And they do a great job of it. They do an absolutely excellent job of it. This game, by the way, was developed by Landfall, who I'd never heard of. This might be their first game. But for a first game, they knocked it out of the park. I'll tell you, even though right here, oh man, he's got me. There it is. I'm done. I had a lot of fun with this game. And so because of that, I think you should be playing it. Oh, and I nearly forgot to mention the almost insultingly low price of this game. It's $6 on Steam. So in addition, you should be playing it. You should have your friends playing it with you. Because while it's fun online, it's an absolute blast when you and a couple friends in Discord are laughing together about the absolute insane builds that you've made. So check it out. Also, if you like this series and you want to see more of them, let us know down in the comments. Like this, share it, subscribe, anything to beat the evil algorithm of YouTube. Thanks so much, and who knows, maybe soon I'll see you in rounds. Bye.